Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Yeni Miming. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about chapter 1 from the text analysis for research, which discusses systematic functional linguistics or SFL. Systematic functional linguistics is a theory developed by Halliday. It views language not just as a set of rules, but as a research we use to create meaning in different situations. So, SFL focuses more on how people use language in real life, whether it's in academic writing, daily conversation, or other social contexts. There are four key ideas in SFL. First, language is a social tool. We use it to communicate meaning in our culture and society. Second, it's not just about grammar, but how we express ideas. Third, the main focus on the text as a whole, not just individual sentences. And fourth, language must be understood based on the context where it happens, meaning depends on the situation and culture. In SFL, context is really important. There are two layers of it: the context of situation and the context of culture. The context of situation looks at three things: what's happening, called the verb, who's involved, the tenor, and how the message is delivered, or the mode. On the other hand, the context of cultures refers to the bigger background, like values and tradition that influence the way we use language. SFL also introduced the concept of meta-function, basically the function that language serves. There are ideational, interpersonal, and textual. Ideational is about what's being said, the message or content. Interpersonal is about relationship, feeling, and attitudes. And textual is about how the message is organized to make it clear and easy to follow. These three meta-functions work together in every sentence we write or speak. Another important point in this chapter is intertextuality. This means that texts are often connected to other texts. When we write, we are influenced by things we have read before. There are visible connections like quotation and paraphrases, and there are more subtle ones like using the same structure or style from a certain genre. This is especially relevant in academic writing, where using reference and following certain format is important. Then there is the idea of thematic progression, which uses how ideas move and flow in a text. A text is not just a collection of sentences, but a well-organized message. In SFL, we can track how one sentence leads to the text by looking at how the theme or topic of a sentence continues, shapes, or develops. Some common patterns are repeating case ideas, turning the end of one sentence into the beginning of the text, or breaking one big idea into smaller points. Lastly, the chapter explains how SFL helps in the text-based research. Researchers collect texts like essays, interviews, or transcripts and analyze them using methods such as content analysis, thematic analysis, or genre analysis. The goal is to find patterns of meaning and see how language reflects context, intention, and structures. To make sure the findings are trustworthy, researchers also use triangulation, which means they use more than one search or method to support their conclusions. To sum up, SFL gives us a deeper way to understand language, not just by looking at grammar, but by exploring how language works in real situations. It helps us analyze text more meaningfully and supports better academic writing. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you understand chapter 1 more clearly. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.